Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hair Raiser Podcast.
Welcome to the show. In this episode, it was a bumpy start for first guys return to tailgating.
It's a bumpy start now because we normally have the game on, and I forgot to flip that on the TV.
That's right. You have zero TVs.
I don't have any. We don't have an NFL game on. I'm
also-
spilling beer as I'm pouring it.
It was also equally bumpy in Brookings, which also was fun. And the Interstate Series game with Jackson and USD. And we're going to take a trip around the valley. Wow.
I'm back. I'm here. Just had to grab some paper towels.
Ooh. And we'll get to the highlight of the week.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, it was a little bumpy.
A game so interesting. Your tiny, shiny human brains will not even be able to keep it. 3 headlines and a lie.
Is that a bald joke with the shiny?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No. You'll know when I make fun of
Just,
you.
just wondering.
Hey, all right, fine.
Okay.
You're a world.
Fine. Hey, fine. What? You are gonna have a bald joke?
You're a world traveler.
Not as much as you lately.
Have you heard of the term gate lice?
Gay lice?
Gate. G-A-T.
Oh, gate lice.
Gate lice.
No.
Yep. You've never heard of that.
I would assume it's something about getting lice while you're sitting at your gate waiting for an airplane.
Nope, that's a terrible assumption. But
Oh.
however, I didn't hear of it either. American Airlines is testing a new technology that will audibly alert passengers if someone has tried to board before their group is allowed. So gate lice is somebody that's in row boarding group 5 that tries to get in on 1 or 2.
Okay.
You're cool.
I don't care. As long as I have a place to put my bag.
That's
right.
exactly the point. So there are some travel people that are like, just go up there. You could be enrolled.
So you're saying
you could
people
be
who
board-
bought basic
board-
economy,
you could
very
be in
rarely
boarding group
fly.
5, and then you roll up there in boarding group 1, and now
No, they're not getting up there in boarding group 1.
Have you listened to any word I said?
Boarding group 1 is like first class. That's not even possible.
This is designed that if you
Get a special ticket.
if you try to skip where you should be, it's gonna make an audible sound. It's gonna,
And then you get tased.
Jeepers gravity.
Sorry. I was worried. I was spilling my beer.
Yeah, you did. I'll read it back through.
Okay, read it back through.
American Airlines is testing a new technology that audibly alerts passengers if someone tries to board before the group is allowed.
Okay, I do like that.
So it's gonna be
It's gonna and then embarrass them.
exactly
Right. It's just the threat of embarrassment, I think, will be great.
Yeah. Okay, now you're back in the game.
Right. Yeah. Now, yes, we usually fly Delta.
Do you normally board? Really?
Nope.
Well,
But we're in boarding group 5, which I always thought was pretty good
you're
until.
mostly first class all the time. So
No, I am not. No, I am not. Whatever. No, I like the audible sound. That lets people know, like,
so the
hey.
gate lice is not a thing you ever heard of.
No.
No.
So why do they call them lice? Because they're trying to, like.
That's what it's called. The term.
I assume gate lice was just lice that's hanging around by the gate, and people who sleep around the gate end up with lice.
I've done that.
You've got lice while sitting around at the gate?
No, I slept by the gate.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I can't get lice. I have no hair.
You have a haircut. I would not allow it.
Right. It's not very inhabitable. Inhospitable. My head is inhospitable for lice. Yes, you have slept at mostly in Las Vegas, right?
Mostly in Las Vegas.
And you never got lice.
Nope.
Good.
The term gate lice refers to passengers who try to sneak aboard an earlier group. So apparently this has become a whole thing.
But not okay. Well, I'm sure people do try and sneak on the plane early, right? Because they're worried they're not going to have a seat. I think it's luggage. I think it's
luggage.
the overhead.
It's overhead. It's absolutely.
But if you don't have a
You
connection,
you are 100% right.
if you don't have a connection and you're just at your destination, like you just have to hang out. And usually your bags are going to be sitting there to grab it. Right.
However, if you're concerned about checking your bag, people, well, this is why you have like 9 credit cards like you do.
You don't need to let everybody know.
8.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You have to play the game. You have to play the game, Aaron.
It is.
That's how we went to Spain. Mostly credit card points.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't get kicked out.
Of the plane or the country?
The country. What are we talking about? Europe does not like us at all.
No, just Barcelona doesn't like tourists.
So gate lice. Can you imagine?
It just keeps sounding like gay lice.
Can you imagine, like, so if you tried to sneak up, it's supposed to like beep. Now you look like it.
Right.
You thought.
Yeah. I don't think my mic was on.
And now you're gonna have to take the walk of shame back to row 5.
Which I think that's fine.
Yeah. So American Airlines did it.
Good.
The new system makes
American Airlines probably has more things to figure out than that, like making sure their planes get to somewhere on time.
There's probably plenty of room.
Right. Just saying.
They're not a sponsor. The new system makes a loud alert when an out of order boarding pass is recognized. Think about here's where they're testing that.
Dallas.
No.
Oh.
Albuquerque.
Why Albuquerque?
I don't know. Why not?
What? Okay, true.
Albuquerque, Tucson,
These are all very random places.
and Reagan, Washington, Reagan. I've been to one of those.
That one's busy.
It is busy.
I'm trying to. Where did I fly into? When I went to DC. Dulles? Is Dulles in DC?
It is.
Okay.
It's way west.
I was in South.
I bet you guys rolled into Reagan.
I think so.
If you go to Dulles, you would have known it. Well, no.
Right.
Well, the thing is, you're gonna have like a long bus ride or train ride.
We had a train ride, but it wasn't horribly long.
Man, that wasn't Dulles.
Okay.
You went to Reagan.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you didn't cut in line.
No, did not cut in line.
Gate lice.
Gay lice. Got it.
Hey, so also.
Hey, is that bag in a leak? Should set that on the chair. Yeah, just idiot. It may or may not leak. Set it on the chair.
It's not going to leak. It's your bag.
Nonetheless.
This was brought to you by First National. Really? That's what you're asking me? Nobody listening cares or
No.
they give up.
Probably. Anyways, continue.
LeBron and Bronny.
LeBron and Bronny.
Yeah.
Play, yeah. First ever father-son duo to play in a
That's
basketball game.
Exactly right.
And now they can cut him. They got LeBron what he wanted. Now cut him. He is not good enough to play in the NBA.
No, he is not.
No. I saw somebody had a bet on how many points he'd have, and it was 1.5, and he bet the under. And this guy, and then Bronny came in at, I don't know, in the second quarter. He's like, dude, no. And then he did score. I think he was like 0 for 6 or something. Bronny is not good enough to play in the NBA. Like it's just to keep LeBron happy. LeBron's not even good anymore.
Well, I mean,
not even top 5 ever.
He's earning his spot from everything he's done previously.
Who, LeBron or Bronny?
LeBron.
No, yeah. I mean, he's still a good basketball player,
right.
But
that's the thing. Nobody's going to tell him what to do.
Well, somebody should.
You think Jeannie Buss is going to go tell LeBron what's up?
Well, she should. Jeannie Buss is a bigger deal than LeBron now.
Well, she owns the team.
Yeah. Nobody wants to play with LeBron.
Is he a dick?
I don't know about that, but I think he just wants to control everything.
I don't want to be on a podcast.
What is Rip? Not Rip. What is the dude that used to play at Golden State? Knocked down all the threes. Not Steph Curry, the other guy.
Well, the other guy.
Yeah, Klay Thompson. Like, LeBron wanted Klay Thompson, and Klay's like, no, I'd rather go to Dallas. No, LeBron can't get anybody to play with him anymore.
They made NBA history.
Yeah, good for them.
You know who the other father-son duo was prior to that?
In sports?
Yes.
Major League Sports.
Yep.
Ken Griffey Jr. probably and his dad.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. I know some things about sports.
That's right.
Who would have been other potential ones?
That was the last one.
Right.
Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr.
But that was at Seattle, right? When they both were in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Did you not think I'd know that?
I don't think you know anything.
Rude.
So because I love top 10 lists, with LeBron and Bronny making NBA history, I have the beer prices.
Okay.
Yep. So
beer prices from when?
For this year.
Oh.
According to the website I took it from.
How does that have to do anything with LeBron and Bronny?
I don't know. I'd just like you to guess stuff.
Okay.
All right. There's a lot of range.
Okay.
Where do you think the most expensive was?
The most expensive. I need more context in this.
It's a 16-ounce beer, according to the
like at a bar.
No, at an NBA basketball game.
Oh, where is the most expensive beer at an NBA basketball game?
In the stadium. Yep.
Madison Square Garden.
You're good.
$17.
That was fourth.
Okay.
$16.11.
Oh, I wasn't that far off.
No,
at 17.
Well done.
So Madison Square Garden is fourth. Then I'm gonna go with probably New Jersey's got a brand new arena they have to pay for. Maybe the Nets.
The Nets are 6.
Okay. The Lakers then, I suppose.
1547.
The Lakers on that list.
The Lakers are 8th at 1439.
What about the new Clippers arena? That place is quite extravagant.
Oh, LA Clippers?
Yeah.
They're 9th at 1439.
Okay, so we're just playing what is that game? Dallas.
We could stop.
Miami.
Miami? Oh, where's Miami?
Not on
there it is. 15th.
Oh wow, that's way down there.
Miami is 1275. You got to shoot.
Dallas?
You got to shoot for the. You're shooting for the middle. Let's shoot for the
right.
edges.
Dallas. I'm thinking of places that have expensive arenas and stuff. Golden State.
No, Golden State's 3rd. $17 for a pint of beer.
Okay, I wasn't that far off.
Where's that?
Does it say it right here?
It does on this piece of paper.
Boston Celtics.
Well done.
I could see through the paper and read backwards.
That's the first time. Boston Celtics win at $20.32 for.
Oh wow! So the 1611 was average. Was the average price?
The average for the NBA that was here.
$20 for a beer.
$12.57 is the average NBA price.
Oh wow! But what was Boston's? In? You said $12.
Boston was $20.32.
People in Boston can't afford that. No wonder why they're so angry. Who is number 2?
Denver. They're
all stoned. And
Denver.
They're all high. They don't know what they're paying.
$32.
Right. They don't know what they're paying.
You know who is cheapest?
Oh,
what?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
No.
Oh.
No, it's not. Minnesota.
Portland.
Minnesota's 18th. Minnesota's 18th at $11.99. That's accurate.
Okay.
It hasn't gone up since I've lived there.
Okay. Portland.
Do
they even still have a basketball team?
No, we just can get water. Let's see Portland.
And fentanyl.
It is sad. Well, Oh, Portland 17.
Okay, where's the least expensive?
Portland $12.
We were told by somebody at tailgating that this takes too long.
Well,
And I don't have a clock on my
they
thing
can just
with
hang
what
out.
I'm using now. I don't have a clock, so.
Number 30 is the Cleveland Cavaliers, $5.91. That's cheaper than Sioux Falls at the Gateway.
Well, it is Cleveland. I mean, those people are just glad they still have a basketball team.
Counting back up, Oklahoma, $6.
That seems right. That seems accurate.
Atlanta, $7.50. Toronto, $9.17. I don't know if that's Canadian dollars or not.
Do the conversion.
Washington, $9.59. I wouldn't have let those crazy people ever embarrass you $10 a piece in Washington.
The Wizards?
Yeah.
Did you ever go to a Wizards game when you were out there?
I did not.
Did you ever go to any sporting events when you were out there?
Nope, just a concert.
And the Preakness?
Went multiple times.
Right. Well, that's a sporting event.
You're right.
Yeah.
The horses didn't care.
But the jockeys did. Just saying.
Yes. You never.
I did not bring any paper, even though I promised I would.
You have. I thought actually you were going to bring paper with just a picture on it.
I thought about it the day you got away from me. I had to rake leaves, did a little yard work.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you?
Huh?
Really? Hey.
Yes. We have trees. Leaves need to be raked. And
I did that yesterday.
you raked the leaves?
Yeah, I did.
On Saturday?
Yeah. Before the
At
game.
your apartment?
No.
For Rake the Town?
Yeah, Rake the Town. Exactly.
Yes. My trailer went on a road trip for Rake the Town with people from the bank.
Oh.
Yeah, they did it on Friday.
Rake the Town was on Saturday.
Well, they raked the town on Friday.
You early raked the town?
Well, they did.
Well, good.
I've done it before. I was out combining. Combine was finally back up and running after a week of.
How's that going?
Still got 30 acres left in South Dakota.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
30 acres. That's it.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's not like it's ever going to rain again, so we did fine.
Actually,
the ground is so hard.
You make a good point. I actually don't think it's going to rain again, maybe. Or it's going to be super snowy.
Yeah. Tuesday, it's supposed to rain. See what happens. What are you looking at now? You're on your phone.
No, I understand.
Okay.
You make a great point. So, rough start to
my return to.
Where do you want to start? It started with the fact that the truck was not happy with you.
Right. I had a wrench symbol pop up in the pickup.
Yep.
Which apparently means get it fixed. So I didn't quite dare pull the trailer. I had been driving it this week. It had popped on and then I turned it off and it never didn't come back on, but intermittently it comes back on. So I just didn't dare drive that thing up to Sioux Falls or up to Brookings.
Right.
Out of fear of like we'd get up there and then on the way back something happens and it's late and I got Jen and the kids with. So yeah, so then we hooked up the old Expedition.
And then what happened?
Well, and then the hitch was not low enough, so the trailer was sitting too high. So at about 11, I had to run to Ace quick and get a new ball and hitch for that with a 4-inch drop instead of the 2-inch drop. So we got that all hooked up. And then I come back home and there is a bearded man sitting on a cooler in front of my driveway. And it was Jason.
And then what happened?
I said, so when I pulled up, I thought a homeless man was sitting in front of the driveway. Is that what you're looking for? No. Oh, and then we had to change a tire on the trailer because we realized part of the tire was like flat, or not flat, but yeah, like the tread was all gone in like 2 different spots. So we had to do that. Am I not saying what you're looking for?
Oh, you said everything in a second.
Okay.
And then what happened?
And then you guys changed the tire while I went and got ready because we were behind.
Yep.
And then we drove to Brookings.
Yep. And then what happened?
I had to stop at a porta potty. I don't know. Is that what you're looking for? And Pito's jumped out and took the vehicle and parked it in the spot. And then we set up tailgating. I'm not sure what the answer is that you want.
No, the answer is you were gone for a month.
Oh,
everything went through.
Right. Nothing worked right. I mean, the stuff was in the trailer that it needed to be, but like I had to get the smoker in there. I don't know. Yeah.
It was still worth it.
What are you waiting to play?
What?
But I did care. I was up at 6:30 trying to get everything ready to go, and I just kept I just kept getting punched in the face. Brought the trailer down to T, just testing the pickup to see if the wrench light would come on, and got it all washed up. No, like it didn't, but like it has intermittently through the week. So I just didn't trust it.
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
I'm gonna go to work.
No, the truck's still sitting there.
I'm gonna drive a different vehicle. I have a fleet of them.
You do.
I mean, I'll just take some other vehicle. I have to get down and finish up combining.
You almost have as many vehicles. Actually, I have more vehicles than you have TVs.
No, I don't. I have more TVs than vehicles.
Fair enough.
I have a lot of kids I can drive now too, so it's just
you do, and you're gonna get another one, right?
Well, I have another child, yes, but she's only 12, so we have a little bit of time. We have a couple of years,
right? But you got 2.
Yeah, but by then Sam will be gone. I mean, like he'll be at college with a vehicle, so we'll have less sitting in the driveway.
Hey, so at least you stayed for the whole football game.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, continue.
It was a little bumpy.
It's a nice way of putting it.
It was bumpy.
Yeah.
So where do you land on the game? I was nervous.
Hey. You were nervous? I think everybody. I think all 19,000 however many 19,351 fans were nervous.
Not when it
was maybe 19,300 and
there's a difference.
Maybe 19,250 fans were 100
left at halftime.
Yeah, they weren't nervous anymore.
Amar Johnson scored on a 3-yard touchdown run in overtime to win 20-17. Not exactly dominating. And then Zena got it right.
No, she picked USD.
Yeah, she got it right.
Oh, so she got the spread. What was the spread? 4.5?
6.5.
I didn't think we'd beat USD by 6.5 or a touchdown.
Zena did.
I know she got it right.
Zena nailed it.
Is she 1-0 right now?
She's 1-0.
So she's probably better than Ben and Brendan. Good for her.
Jacob.
I was talking to Brendan about it. I was like, wow, she was really distracted. He's like, yeah, there's a light on my microphone that she's just like a moth to a flame in that thing.
No, she was part of this morning's
was she on with Berg and Brendan?
Yep.
She
got it right.
That's good. Well, how did I feel about a game?
Yeah.
A win's a win. That's how I feel. A win's a win.
So win ugly. It wasn't great.
No, it wasn't great, but a win's a win. I thought USD came down and scored a touchdown, which
at what point?
At the beginning of the game.
Yep.
Right. They took. We won
the opening kick.
We won the toss, deferred. They took the opening kickoff, went right down the field, and scored a touchdown. Then we came right back and scored. Right, like we.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go to the play-by-play on the iPad. So then,
You were there.
Yeah. No. So yeah, we came right back through on the ground and in the air. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays is all and scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like we went right down the field and scored. Offense looked good. And at that point, it was like, wow, maybe this will be a shootout. And then not. Traded punts. Oh, they punted twice. Yeah, well, our defense kind of got it together, slowed them down, and we scored a touchdown in the first quarter. And then it kind of just sat like that for a long, long time. And then in the fourth quarter, what was the deal? So what did I want to talk about? Yes, were we lucky? Yes. USD probably should have won that game. Don't you think?
Dropped some passes.
Yeah, big tight end dropped a pass on a, kind of that same type of tight end run play that we do.
Yeah.
And that would have gone. I don't think he would have scored a touchdown, but they would have got a first down. So that they caught us. Josh Davis caught us off guard on that one. They had a touchdown call back on a legal formation or shift.
Legal shift. Yep.
So that was, got pretty lucky there. They had a call overturned on a wide open wide receiver that got behind our defense when Bauman scrambled a little bit.
Now you're skipping a lot of hope. So
that was in the first half.
Yeah, but so the illegal shift was in the fourth.
Right. But I'm just going back to all the plays that they kind of missed out on.
Well,
what else did
absolutely. Well,
what else did they miss out on? Like,
but what did SDSU miss out on?
Well, I was going to talk. I was going to get there.
Okay. Wait,
and then
I'll wait here.
What else did they kind of screw the pooch on? Oh, I thought the play call when they were marching down the field, when they did like the quarter or the halfback pass back to the quarterback, that was bad timing, bad play, bad everything. When Graham Spalding got the interception.
Yep, but
that was huge. And then one play later, that dude put his helmet on the ball and touched the defensive touchdown.
But that was actually after the shift.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody made everything. You can go back and I wish I wouldn't have done that.
What's that? Gone back and
both teams.
Oh yeah, because Graham Gehring, he had a point where he had a drop. It was 2nd and 8 or 9. He dropped it pretty close to the first down. Didn't get there. What do we do on 3rd down? I don't know. We didn't do what we needed to. We didn't get a first down. I think we're 2 yards short. And that may have been the same drive where, I think we may have gone for it on 4th down and not. Maybe we ended up punting. I don't remember. But it was one of those close. We had a few close, was that a first down or not a first down? What was it? Yeah, there was 2 of those, wasn't there? We had a 4th down where they held us on 4th down, wasn't there? Or was that 3rd down where we got stopped?
Well, how'd you feel about...
There's a 3rd down towards the end of the game.
In overtime, SDSU...
went for it on 4th and inches.
Right. Well...
That takes big balls when you're down 3.
Dustman was running out there, and then USD called a timeout.
Right. That was correct for USD to call a timeout to make sure they had everything set up. And it was correct for us to send out the offense to get those inches. If you're going to be a championship team, let's get that first down because we want to end it right now. We don't want to, in this game, let USD have the ball last and potentially the ability to score.
Well,
let's control that.
If they'd have stacked that up, it was over. That was an overtime.
Right. What do you mean if they would have stacked it up?
Well, if Gronowski doesn't get a first down.
Yeah, but we had the tush push and this.
No, I got it.
Did you see the block on the touchdown to win the game by the big 44?
Yeah.
That was, he drove whatever safety or whoever that dude was 5 yards into the end zone. I'm still a little bit annoyed that they thought they had to review that touchdown. That did not need to be reviewed.
But you have to.
You don't have to do anything. It was in. They hadn't been wrong all game. Honestly, those refs had not been wrong. We may not have agreed with them in the stadium, but every single replay they threw up there, they were right on every single one of those spots.
But you have to understand because you kind of wish they had reviewed one catch up in Fargo. So let them review it. Let them review it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree, but still touchdown Jackrabbits. I don't know. I thought our offense got on track, right? You may have the box score there, maybe not. Gronowski 20 of 27, 163 yards, 6-yard average.
Bauman went for 163 too.
Right, threw the ball. Right, that is interesting. Threw the ball down the field. Bauman was 20 for 32. They maybe passed a little bit more than what they should have. I don't know.
Did people get too cute?
USD did on that one drive,
You know?
doing that quarterback pass. I mean, that was absolutely, they were getting too cute. Did at times I feel like we tried to do too much running up the middle and not being maybe a little bit more creative? Yeah. I don't know. There's times our offense looks incredibly good, and other times it just sputters. It just, I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's offensive coordinator or guys not running the
Can
right
we
routes.
say the defense has shown out? I mean,
Oh yeah, defense only gave up one touchdown. I mean,
Yeah.
their other touchdown was on. I mean, if Angel holds onto that football, like they probably don't give up any
there was
points
some
again.
silly stuff. I watched the punt get fair caught at the 2. Well, maybe just let it land because it doesn't actually matter.
Well, when he went out there, he put his feet on the 5-yard line. And I was like, Dallas, what are you doing? It's like, well, maybe he just likes to come up. And then like he took a few steps back and it's like, dude, what are we doing? This ball lands at the 2, it goes into the end zone. We get it at the 20. What are we thinking?
Right. Even if it checks up, it wasn't going to matter.
Right. Then they still, big deal. They still get it at the 2. What did we
Right.
get? Maybe 20 yards in that drive and ended up punting.
Right.
Yeah.
It's those type of things.
But them too, they tried to get cute when they had 3rd and, I don't know, 3rd and 8 or something. And, or maybe it's whatever it was. I mean, on their last drive of regulation, and brought in a different running quarterback, snapped it to him. He had played all game, bobbled the ball, gets tackled, right?
Yeah.
They lose 6 yards. Guy misses a field goal, turns in from a 39, 40-yard field goal to a 46, 47-yard field goal.
The halfback pass. I mean,
the halfback pass is a bad idea.
That was not great, but you know what? It was a fun time. It's too bad that the students had something else to go on, something else to do at the end of it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
It was. You know what? That was a great time, and then half the students.
What?
And I mean, it was clearly half.
So I was talking to Thomas about this up in the stadium. I was like, for Montana State last year, they did not leave, right? But it was beautiful out. I think occasionally those students just go out, like they come to these, this game, they showed up and they probably got a little cold because they didn't bring enough clothes, especially some of those girls you see walking around tailgating. I'm just saying, there's a lot of them that do not wear enough clothes. You got to dress for the event, Eric.
I did.
And not for the bar. Yeah. So anyways,
it was, what?
It was a great game.
Could have used
instant classic. Yeah. USD is, yes, we could have used that noise. I found it, I get why we went with the wind, but if you have a stadium full of students down there, and if you are SDSU, I think you pick
I'm still going the wind.
I don't know.
I'd say in the overtime?
Yeah. I say Hunter Dustman's. If we got a pick, I'd say go if the stadium is full and we get a pick, I pick the
into the wind
with the students down there. We have a better kicker who can make that field goal, and you make USD's offense deal with that sound if that stadium's full of students.
And it was half full.
It was half full. They were quasi loud. Not as loud as they could have been. What else? USD's defense is pretty good.
USD is
good. We struggled to run the football.
So let's think this one through. So SDSU survived. USD at home. And NDSU, I mean,
back to back.
Right.
Made us play our rivals back to back. I'm glad Patty's retiring. Get out of here. Because she always makes us play rivals back to back.
We can, all right.
Okay.
Play Murray State on Saturday.
Yep.
Maybe we can
go to Murray.
NDSU beat Murray State 59-6.
Is there really anything we need to say about that?
Nothing. NDSU was a 36-point favorite. Some of the boys thought Murray State might do it. Not.
They did not. No.
Murray State's bad. Yeah,
they're not good.
But we can focus on tailgating for next week.
Right. Ooh, we need to come back to that and talk about tailgating.
SDSU can't just blow up Murray State. That's a bad deal.
Oh, yeah, that's not a great problem.
Right.
I have a birthday party for my grandma, so we kind of need that to happen so I can leave around halftime.
It won't happen if you don't leave.
What?
It won't happen if you don't leave.
I'm assuming we haven't blown out by halftime out the door.
You're gonna leave.
It's gonna make I'm leaving. I have to go to my grandma's birthday. She's gonna be 94. So Bill's done this one. I do care. I'm showing up.
You do. You're the best.
He said with sarcasm.
Did you keep your lanyard?
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. All right.
I started handing it around. I think Klein John ended up with it.
He don't come on either.
He was there. He just doesn't come to tailgate.
Nope, he does not. UND on the road cannot.
Ooh, I was hoping you would save that one for last. That's a saucy game there.
That was saucy in UND on the road. Well,
because it's UND on the road.
This is remember the game that matters. They can't play on the road and they lost.
Remember when you said UND is good, UND is good, and I said,
at home.
I said, wait, okay, yeah, that's the caveat.
It is. Absolutely.
They are good at home.
Yep.
Against
and they went to Youngstown and they got beat in overtime.
Right. By 1.
UND was a 15-point.
Youngstown is just
15.5-point favorite.
So is Youngstown getting better after we beat them?
No, UND cannot play on the road.
Because USD, I mean, they gave USD a little bit of a tough game.
They did 28 to whatever it was.
Yeah, close.
There's actually, I mean, in the subworld, when NDSU goes to USD could win the game.
When NDSU goes to USD?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said UND.
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, is that the last game of the year?
Is it? It's not actually.
Let me, maybe faster internet would be great.
I thought you were actually going to have paper.
No, this is just as good because I didn't know what we would talk about. Yes, last game of the year, 1 o'clock, 11:23. NDSU plays USD down in the Verm. That has big implications, right? Like USD wins that, it propels us up to 2, USD to 3, and NDSU back down to 4. That's I think.
So that makes Montana State 1.
Yeah, because we'd all have 1 loss.
Yeah.
So Montana State would be 1. That'd set us up for a SDSU USD semifinal game up in Brookings in December.
I'd rather have a home.
That'd be wild. Yeah, that would be at home.
If you get to.
Do you think they drop NDSU that far if they lost to USD?
No, not farther than 2.
Why?
Why not?
And if NDSU loses to USD,
that's 1 loss.
Right, but we would only have 1 loss.
Right, so you're 3.
Right, why wouldn't we be 2? They lost at the end of the year. You can't lose that game.
Well,
I think they dropped to 4.
They're not going to drop to 4. They beat SDSU. There's the tiebreaker.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. People forget about that.
They don't.
We'll be playing way better. They will too. If NDSU, so you're saying if USD beats NDSU in the last game of the year, that it doesn't matter, that the seedings will all be already done. So you're going to say Montana, like you're saying NDSU will only drop down to 2.
Right, because the tiebreaker, they already beat SDSU.
Right, then why wouldn't you say that USD should catapult them because they lost to USD?
I'm not on the committee.
Right. I think we'd end up 2. I think NDSU would drop down to 4. Great. Yeah, I think we'd go to 2. USD would go to 3, and NDSU would drop to 4.
Wow. In 1 loss.
Mm-hmm. They barely beat us, right? Like,
my God,
you can't say that.
Barely beat
USD, right? And if USD beats NDSU, say by a touchdown, well, sorry, but we're dropping you to 4.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, we'll find out. We got to win the rest of our games, and then USD needs to beat NDSU.
Yeah,
It's going to be a huge game. I'm sure it's not sold out. We should go buy tickets for that one and go to that game.
Go to that? No.
It's going to be better than it'll be better than whoever we play in that weekend.
It's that last game of the year.
Yeah.
SDSU will.
We're on the road.
SDSU will be at Missouri State, which does matter a lot because Missouri State has not lost in the Valley.
Yeah,
Missouri State beat UNI 49-42.
Right, but UNI isn't good, and they barely beat them.
They're
at home.
They're bad. Missouri State was favored by 15. Did not cover.
No, it's because Missouri State isn't great.
Undefeated
In conference.
Yep. Well, Wouldn't you like to be undefeated in the conference?
Yeah, I would like to be undefeated in conference. Who have they beat?
Everybody.
They lost to Montana, who isn't great.
No.
They beat UT Martin barely. They only beat Youngstown by 7. Spanked a Illinois State team that's bad. Spanked a bad Indiana State team and beat a bad Northern Iowa team by 7.
7.
Ooh, they have a rough ending to the season and apparently don't play USD. They do not have USD on the calendar this year. But they finished the season up in Fargo and then with us at home.
Yep.
So
No,
they're
no, SDSU goes to Missouri State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah,
at home.
I was taking it from Missouri
Oh.
State's perspective.
All right.
Yes, they have to go to Fargo and then they get to play us at their home.
The other Illinois team that's terrible at Southern Illinois lost to the Trees.
Oh my gosh, how did they get so bad so fast?
Because they have they have no offense.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them a little bit.
Yeah, I do too. They lost to the Trees, the Sycamores.
Southern Illinois is favored by 12.
And they lost by 3.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to be honest, I would really like to see USD play Missouri State because I don't know. Missouri State's going to keep climbing up the rankings, and they're going to get spanked, and they're going to get spanked by SDSU, and they're going to get spanked by us. The Valley is bad, other than the top 3 teams.
It is. So
it is. Who is good in FCS? It's those 4 teams. Everybody else is
Montana State, SDSU.
That's what I'm saying. Those 4.
Yeah.
The 3 Dakota teams, because UND is not a part of being good
at home there.
Yeah.
So SDSU has to go to UND.
That'll be a big game.
It is, and have to go to Missouri State.
Right. Yeah, we got some big ones on the docket.
It is. There's 2. Like next week, if you can't beat Murray State at home, it's over.
Well, we're gonna beat Murray State.
I know.
By a lot. That's okay.
And you're gonna be at the tailgate.
Yeah. Hey, I think we need to talk about tailgating more. Specifically, what you cook. Everybody was highly impressed with that sirloin, whatever.
Yep. I don't
explain.
I only make good things. Except for the pork belly.
That pork belly was pretty good. How did you make the steak? And then let's talk about how you made the pork belly.
Oh, the sirloin's got to go to 149.
So you didn't pre-slice it then? No. So you bought like a sirloin.
Yep.
Roast or whatever.
Yep.
And then you put that on the smoker.
Yep.
How long did you cook it?
Till 149.
Yeah. How long did that take?
Oh, I don't know.
What was your seasesoning?
I don't care about time. I just look for temperatures.
I have all the time in the world, he says.
Right. Well, no, you don't use time, you use the temperature of the meat.
Okay.
I don't know. 2 hours.
Okay. That's it?
Could be.
Okay. What about how'd you do the pork belly? What was your seasoning?
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying.
Right. What was your seasoning on the steak?
Oh, it's the Meat Church Holy Cow.
Okay, that's all you used.
Yeah.
There was no marinade. There was nothing. No. Just Meat Church Holy Cow.
Yep.
Huh.
Delicious.
It was phenomenal.
Apparently, we're gonna have to make prime rib for next week.
Nobody's making prime rib, Eric. I'll get from Murray State. It's gonna be fairly cold.
What else are we gonna do? Let's have a great tailgate.
Right. We have a guest coming on for 3 headlines and a lie.
All right. Do we know who it is?
Yeah. He's waiting. How did you do the pork belly? I'll bring him on.
Yeah, the pork.
I don't know if he can hear us.
Let's see.
Add to stage. Here, were you able to hear us when we were talking?
Yes, I could.
Hello?
Are you on mute? I can't hear you.
No, I don't think so.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
It's terrible.
Well, this is great.
I've heard talking about pork belly, and we'll figure this out.
I can hear you, and I'm not on
mute.
mute.
Can't hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Steve nodded. This is the worst.
You talk about the pork belly. How did you cook the pork belly?
How did I cook the cooked the pork belly. I was upset with that. It was not great.
Why were you upset with it?
Well, I didn't think it tasted great. But people ate it, so it's fine. Why? I don't know what else to say. It was fine.
I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, I know. I'm shocked that anybody ate that.
Really? Why? I don't understand
I
why.
have high standards.
Huh. I thought it was really good.
It was. It was pretty good, actually. I was shocked. Apparently, when you let it warm up later, then it just becomes better.
Right.
Watching what? This is better than watching you like look at your phone.
What should communications? Yeah, that'll work.
I'm gonna be super upset because
Can talk once. I can't hear you.
Who? Me?
It's not working.
Can you hear me now?
it's over.
That's why we should have tried a different way. Is there like a mute thing? Can I mute you?
So
Can
many
mute
people
you?
have said
Can
that.
you
You did
unmute
just-
yourself?
You muted me.
No, I don't think you have your speakers set up correctly.
No,
Is this being recorded?
Yeah. I don't think you have your speakers set up
That's
correctly.
terrible.
No, I've listened to plenty of podcasts that have these same issues. Nobody cares. We might have to try a different way.
I do enjoy Mark looking.
I mean,
at
you look good.
I know.
We can't
you.
figure it
Well, I
out. We
mean,
can't hear you.
so he can hear us.
Right, I
just
know you
watch-
can hear us. You need to maybe go to your settings and see what microphone you have because it needs to come through.
okay, hold on.
I feel a little bad.
Or try through your phone. Try through your phone. Go to the link through your phone. You have the link on your phone, right? No, it's not on our end. It's on your end.
It's pretty good. He's nodding when you say things. Oh, man. Well, I always know when the beginning of the end was going to be. And this is one of them.
And this is it.
Yep. It's about to be done.
Okay. We might have to try this some other time. I'm not sure.
I want him to say something so spectacular now.
Did you go off? Are you on your computer? Is that what you're on? Shake your head. Yes. Yeah, you're on your computer. Try and use your phone once.
That is
Okay. Just hang up on us. Leave. Here, I'll remove you. You've been removed.
Can I remove myself?
No. Okay. He'll come back on. How did you cook the pork belly? We have time. We don't need to listen to Heeb. Heeb said it's 45 minutes is fine. Heeb will be fine.
I appreciate his opinion. He's like 45 minutes. He gave up.
Well, he was over the first part of it.
Right.
How did you cook
He
the
didn't
pork
listen to
belly?
the first 15
Right.
minutes.
How did you cook the pork belly? Because everybody else thought that was really good. Did you cook the pork belly at the same time as the steak, or did you cook them separately?
No, separately.
You had them on there separately.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had
Here, you're on here now.
2 pans. of
is
pork belly.
that better? Can you hear me?
2 pans of the pork belly.
Yeah. 1 inch squares. Let it cook down. Let it render,
And then.
and then take it off and give it a little
So,
bit.
what did you not think was good about it?
I just didn't think it had any flavor.
I
How
thought it was
about
really
now?
good.
Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
Right.
No,
Can you still hear us? No.
I can hear you.
I had a bet with
You can hear us, but we
my
can't hear
dad said
you.
nobody's gonna eat that. We had a bet, so then even my mom remembered
Really?
it.
When you tried it out there, he said nobody's going to eat that.
Right. He said it looks terrible and that doesn't taste that great. And then so I said, I bet people eat it. And they showed up and my mom went, oh, he was right.
Everybody ate it. It was good.
I know. Well, we had a bet. I said, I think people eat it.
Huh. I don't.
It wasn't that great.
I thought it was pretty good.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
I don't know.
You
That
know
was pretty
what,
good.
you know what's
Can you
not
hear
great?
us yet?
You know what's not great? This podcast.
This is not great. No, you're right. Because I'm trying to figure out why he cannot. Okay, we'll try and figure this out when we get back. Mark, I'm gonna kick you off again.
Okay.
Oh, there
No!
you are. There you are. What'd you do different?
I didn't do anything. I think you did it.
Oh, I did. You're coming through this speaker, so
Yeah, that's not great.
hopefully it's recording because we can still at least hear you.
or maybe not. Depends what he says.
It should be recording. Yeah, well, that's true.
It's coming through your laptop.
Yeah, I know. I switched it to that setting on there, but I don't know why it won't come through because it should come through our speakers, but it's not. It should come through headphones. Communication headphones.
Hi, Eric.
Now talk. Can we hear you now?
Yes. Can we hear you now? I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Okay, we're gonna go back to here. You're gonna come through our speakers here. And save. Hello?
Yep.
Now talk. Oh. I don't know what's going on.
I want to be anywhere else, but
Okay, try talking again. We couldn't hear you.
What about now?
There you are. There you are. We can
Is
hear
that
you
better?
now. Yeah, that's better. Turn your microphone up
and speak louder.
and speak louder.
This is great podcast fodder.
You need to have headphones though.
Yeah, I did this on my computer. The email that you sent me said best done on laptop or desktop.
You're on your phone now though.
I am now. It's
right.
So I follow orders perfectly.
You don't have headphones though.
No.
Okay. Okay. So Mark, in our efforts to try and be better and trying to use a different system that we could potentially bring on guests, we have brought on Mark. So the new segment, if we have a guest, is like one question and then they're going to play 3 headlines and a lie.
So speaking of people better than you, your son Peyton, he's the best.
Peyton gets angry at football games, by the way.
Well, he does. Get a little, but Peyton's awesome.
I think he learned that from sitting next to his uncle for most of his life.
I know that Wade gets crazy. I mean, we got to calm him down once in a while. Okay, so the one question, I don't know if I prepped this for you. I'm trying to decide if it's like, what is the greatest football game live you've ever been to? But I think I know the answer. So, and it may not be an SDSU game. So
no, more than likely not. So was it last weekend we were supposed to do this and it didn't work out? And you said just the greatest sports ending?
Maybe not ending, just greatest game you've ever been at, which usually has a great ending.
Yeah, I wanted to say the Michael Orris game, the USD SDSU game, semifinals in the Summer League tournament.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, solid.
Okay, that's a good one. I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, that one goes down if it. But Eric, you were there, the Minneapolis Miracle.
Right. I was gonna say you guys are at the Minneapolis Miracle.
Yes, I think you both thought I was going to say that. There was 15,000 people that left the stadium before that happened.
Yep.
Give or take. And then it was super high fives until they got really annoying for the next hour and a half after the game.
Who was annoying?
The high fives walking downtown Minneapolis and everybody's high fiving and hugging after.
Wow, do you hate fun and people? I would high five everybody.
Yeah.
I'd give so many strangers hugs.
It was far better than getting murdered.
Well, there's that.
Right. I mean, there was no shanking in the back.
Whatever. No, Mark wins with that 3 point.
That
3 point
so
shot.
we'll go
That's
to that.
Solid. Well done, Mark.
Yeah, that is that. I'd never even thought about that. That was beating USD. That was in the championship game, right? Or was that semifinal?
That was semifinals.
Yeah, trying to get the ball to Dom, and then Orris is like, "I'm running out of time," and then knocked down the biggest shot of his life. Yeah. That was
Mark. Well done.
Wow. What would be yours?
Ooh.
I'll give you a second to think about it because I've thought about mine. Mine would probably be Corey Koenig, 4th down and 3 against NDSU back whenever, and then he took it for a touchdown in a game that we probably had no reason to ever win. That game was awesome.
Do you want to go back to the women winning the D2 championship?
But we weren't at that. We watched it on TV.
I really wanted to go. Really wanted to go.
Stacy Sizik knocking down the 3-pointer, right?
Yep.
Half quarter. That was in the semifinal though, too, wasn't it? Or was that in the championship?
That was
game?
the semifinal.
Semifinal.
Championship game. SDSU ran away with that.
Right. But that semifinal.
I was living in Hot Springs, South Dakota. I said we should go, and you guys, good class.
You came to Brookings.
Not that time.
Oh, that wasn't
Was
the
that
time.
2000? Was that 2003?
What? What?
Was that 2003? That had to be what? 2003?
No, yes, that was in 2003.
Somewhere in there.
Or 2.
No, it was 2003. I was dating Jen at the time.
Yeah.
Got it.
Save that until the end of the school year. Like, hey, go on. But in person,
and then you ding dongs didn't have to go to school on Monday.
I know we had a test. Nobody warned us that if you win a national champion,
ag finance.
Yeah, probably.
Why do I remember all this stuff with Larry Jansen?
Where'd he go? Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm still here.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure this out. It was way easier on my computer.
Okay, yeah, my bad. If you could probably go back on your computer, but anyways. Okay, so Eric's was a game that he wasn't at.
I wanted to be at.
Really? That's the one, huh?
Well,
what about I don't remember it.
You picked a really good game.
Right. Yeah. What about the
basketball?
First time we got to rock and you and Stan ran on the field?
Well, no. What about every time you beat Western Illinois to both teams go to the NCAA? The men beat Western Illinois in overtime, and the women beat Western Illinois
to go to
the NCAA
for the first time.
That was in the old
arena.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey. We had to move seats because the people behind us were so terrible.
Yeah, they were awful. Kept telling us to sit down.
You remember that?
Yeah, they were bad. We ended up moving around. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that was good.
So
they're bad, but that was good.
That if you're gonna pick another night when women go and the men went all the same night.
That was the day we were playing Pinochle at the Sheraton.
Yep.
And that one gal from ESPN came.
Yeah. What?
Yep. Right. Yep. I don't remember her name anymore. Anyways, good choice.
We are such a basketball school. You asked a football ending, and we did nothing but basketball.
No, I didn't. I didn't ask a football ending. I just said the question was, what's the best game you've ever attended? And I assumed for you it'd be
answer is really
right.
Good.
I assumed for you it'd be Minnesota Miracle, right? And you threw out Oris, and that just blew our mind.
Oris 3-point shot, right? Awesome,
right?
I hugged Phil's wife.
You did.
I did.
I don't know who I hugged, but I think I hugged some guy behind me.
There was lots of hugging,
right? But then when you got outside the arena, Mark didn't like hugging people anymore.
No.
We only do that after country music concerts.
Like hug each other in the middle of West Avenue or a snowbank.
I'll save you, Fred.
Oh, that was a memorable night for me.
Kenny,
not for you two.
That wasn't Kenny Chesney. That was Jason Aldean
and Thomas Rhett. Yeah, Thomas Rhett was there too.
Oh, he was. Yeah. Okay, he was earlier.
Okay. All right.
We were
good job, Mark. We're coming up on an hour. He was going to get mad. 3 headlines and a lie.
Well, Mark should have been out earlier because this is fun.
Right. See, this is why I wanted to do this, because this is fun. Yeah, we need to get to this. I need to figure out the speaker stuff and through the headphones, but I'll figure that out. Okay.
Mark, anything else before?
No, I have a lot to comment about the game yesterday, but
we already covered that.
What was your first comment?
Yeah, okay. No, you covered it.
One comment. Go. One comment.
I'm sure you guys covered it. Just win the game.
Right.
Go home, win the game and play for another week. That's
it's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Yeah. Just win the game.
As long as Jimmy Rogers is running into the locker room with that music playing, who cares?
Did you guys see that on Twitter? Do they just play that every time they win now? Does
they do every time.
Does that happen every time in the locker room?
Especially at home games, because it's a party.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
There's only so many football games you get, and if you win a football game, it's a big deal every single time.
Oh, for sure. Especially being the number 4.
Those guys grind all week for that game, and it's a party.
Yeah. Okay. Just real quick. And I know you guys covered it, but that is the number 4 team in the country. And everybody
No,
seems
they're good.
upset that we didn't beat them by more. The Twitter I was on today and some of the social
Oh, you
media
need to
stuff
off Twitter. It's called
and
X. now.
X. What do you call it? But everybody
Right.
seems upset that we didn't beat them by more. No, we beat them. That's it.
Right. We won a football game.
Done. We won a football game in the Valley against the number 4 team in the country.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
So when are you going to be back up here?
Yeah. When's your next game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question. Moving on.
Okay. 3 headlines and a lie.
Everybody named the next time. Everybody named the best game you've been at where Mark was there.
Where Mark was there. Mark was at the. We were all at the Oris game.
Yep.
I did not go to Minneapolis Miracle.
You did not. No, you were not there.
Thought about it, but did not go.
Our other buddy Mark called the cops. Serious.
He did.
Okay. 3 headlines and a lie. We are coming up in an hour. He quit 10 minutes ago.
No, he quit.
See, isn't this fun? This is fun.
He
This
quit
is
an
fun.
hour ago.
Okay. 3 headlines and a lie. Here we go.
All right. So, Mark, you can hear this, all right?
I can. Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Headline number 1. A secret alliance between Kit Kat and Twix prevented other companies from making a double bar.
Okay. Remember, you can't ask questions.
No, because that upsets me.
Yeah.
Number 2. Throne's toilet camera takes pictures of your poop.
for, for medical reasons, that might be important, but keep going.
Mark Zuckerberg is using his fortune to be a wife guy.
To be a what?
A wife guy? Okay, keep going. Mark Zuckerberg's like ripped now. He's yoked.
He does well. He does the CrossFit, like not CrossFit. Not CrossFit, but he tried to fight. He was
UFC.
Right? Wasn't
MMA stuff?
Wasn't he gonna fight Elon? Like,
oh yeah,
that was a
yeah. He was gonna fight Elon.
I mean, they weren't.
MMA. You're right.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
Okay, that and CrossFit are not even close.
Thank you. I was wrong.
Right. Okay.
You're not always right. A24's Heretic will make these movie theaters smell like blueberry pie during one pivotal scene.
Say that again.
A24's Heretic will make these movie theaters smell like blueberry pie during one pivotal scene.
Okay, I should have wrote these down.
Ooh.
I'm going with.
Did you hear them all?
I'm not Zuckerberg. I'm going with the second one.
Throne toilet camera.
Yeah,
that was second.
That's second. That's what I'm going with. I mean, very, very believable just in the fact.
I'm
medical
really happy with my 4 choices.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg's weird, but I do think he's probably trying to be a better housewife.
So wait, hold on. So what was the first one? The chocolate
candy bars, candy bar.
First one is Kit Kat and Twix prevented other companies from making the double bar.
Yeah, then we got the poop one in the toilet, right?
Yep.
And then Zuckerberg. What was the last one?
The last one was Heretic will make these movie theaters smell like blueberry pie during one pivotal scene.
Yeah, that one's believable because you bake cookies when you sell a house, so it smells better, so it changes your frame of mind.
Okay,
I'm gonna go.
Just pick one.
I'm gonna agree with Philip on this one. I gotta go with the poop.
It took how long to get us to hear him. Let him talk.
Hey, Sam's back. We forgot about Lincoln Corner.
No, we didn't forget about anything.
Oh, okay. Why? You still have Lincoln Corner you want to talk about? Okay. Mark, pick.
Okay, I'm going with the poop one. If you're gonna take pictures of poop, don't do it while you're pooping. Do it afterwards.
Got it.
Okay. And
what did you say?
I said what did I say? I went with
you
that
said
one
the
too.
poop one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The poop one is true.
I was gonna say for medical reasons, it's probably a fact.
And Austin-based, the first one was wrong. Kit Kat and Twix, that's not real.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay. So that was the lie.
An Austin-based health startup sells a camera, clips to the side of your toilet bowl, takes pictures of your poop.
There's no shrimp. It's gone. You don't like it?
No, it's not there. I don't see it.
Oh, I'm sure it's in the fridge.
Smart toilet camera costs you $4.99, and not
$4.99 or
$499.
Huh?
And
You can just
Oh.
use your iPhone.
So this is a personal toilet. This isn't like a public restroom.
well, they're gonna send it. In,
No, nobody cares at a public restroom.
No.
It's just gonna go right to your doctor.
That's,
What
No.
you
that's
think
just
Dana?
called porn, Mark.
Right? You think Dana J is taking pictures of everybody's poop and putting it out on the thing?
I'm with Philip on
Wild.
this one. If you need to analyze your poop, either take a sample or take a photo and take it to your
you
doctor.
can learn a lot from your poop.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you can.
That's why they developed.
I'm 40.
These-
I'm 45, and so are you. And it's time to schedule that fun wild ride at the doctor.
I wrote it down for April of 2026.
When you have to go do it?
Well, that's why I wrote it down for you.
No, you need to go do it. You're 45 and a half years
Yeah,
old.
I got it.
They called you, right?
And
The
I agree.
doctors and
They
said,
called me. No, nobody called
"Oh, my
me.
doctor called me and was like, hey, it's time to schedule that fun
You have
time."
a doctor?
Yes, I have a doctor.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Are you guys
should
talking
help
about?
me a little bit.
Huh?
You guys talking about colonoscopy here?
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Have
say
you
it
ever
out
had one?
loud. It's a medical procedure. Yes.
Right. Yeah, we know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They
Yeah, we know.
lowered it to 45, and no, I have not scheduled mine. But I
Have
need
you ever
to
had
do that.
one? Have you ever had one?
No.
Oh, I have. It's awful.
He almost had one on West Avenue.
Stadium Road. Oh. Anyways.
You were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lincoln, yeah.
Hey, Mark. All
Lincoln
right.
Corner.
April 2026, 2025.
Oh, you guys are all going to get one together.
Yep.
Weird. Lincoln Corner. Are we going to Lincoln Corner now?
Yeah, let's go to Lincoln.
Beat
Corner.
Harrisburg
Yeah, you bet.
by what did we ended up winning by?
14, 17.
14. It was 20.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
It was 21-7. Yeah, 21.
You did not win 21-7.
I think we did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, they scored 14. We won
Jeepers,
28-14.
I wasn't even there.
I don't know. It was just awesome. It was a big win. Let me go to Pat's Revolution.
Mark,
Follow him on Twitter. Pat,
Mark,
Pat's
Phil,
Revolution.
Did you know that Phil's truck is hosed?
It's going in for
His truck?
Yep, it's over. Done.
Oh no.
27-17. That's what it ended up
There you
being.
go.
Yeah. 27. That's right. They kept the
7.
field goal at the end of the second half.
7.
They did not
You
score.
said 7.
They did not score a touchdown in the second half.
He runs
Or
the-
any points.
He runs the chains for the GP.
It was a good game. Sam had 3 catches. Brody Schaefer played a phenomenal football game. Did a really good job running in the second half. I mean, the first half, a little shaky, but once we put it together in the second half, our defense really, I mean, they came alive in that second half.
So what's going to happen? I mean, whatever. I don't have any friends from Rapid City Central. You'll beat Rapid City Central.
Yeah, we should beat Rapid City. So.
Where do you see this going?
I see us playing Harrisburg again in the semifinals at the old Howard Wood, and I think it's going to be a fairly similar type game as what we played in Harrisburg.
All right.
The more physical team will win. I don't know, the way we played that second half, and I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but we'll make some adjustments and we'll see what happens.
So Brandon
I
Valley.
like our chance.
Brandon Valley is far and away the number 1 team.
Yeah, Brandon Valley has to play Washington. They'll beat up Washington. They have to play Jefferson, beat Jefferson 28-3. Jefferson's a good football team. They just aren't quite there. I think they play a lot of underclassmen. And Brandon Valley. It should be Brandon Valley, and then either us or Harrisburg. Our game in Harrisburg will be a really good game.
It's gonna be a big deal.
It's gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna be there. Very excited. And it's kind of championship season again at Lincoln right now. Soccer team won a state championship last week. Cross country won one. Cross country boys got one this past week. So we're back on track, just like last year.
You should
State championships.
get some baby powder.
That was cool. When Harrisburg
nobody knows
student
what that
section,
means.
Harrisburg student section all
There you
wore white, and then after on the kickoff, they all threw up a bunch of baby powder during kickoff. So that was cool. Mark just left. Okay, with that, Eric. Okay, with that, do we throw it out? Huh?
I'm still here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go. Anything else you need to add?
Nope. No,
right.
This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. See, bringing on a guest, trying to figure that we need to get you to figure out how to get you through our headphones. But with that, you have the middle part. Go big.
Go blue.
Go Jacks.